Hello, messy bottoms. Today I will be talking about a topic that may not be very popular and may be a little bit controversial. But that is exactly what this channel is all about. And I'm just going to say this. Hit like now if you are loving ATEEZ and all of the amazing content that they are putting out there for us. My name is Chris Fidelis and I want to talk about this with you. Let's talk about it. ATEEZ will be doing the In Your Fantasy tour this summer in the United States of America and Mexico. I don't know about you, but this is very, very concerning to me. So the problem with this tour is ATEEZ is going to be delivering more top-notch engagement, fan service, extraordinary performances. Did that make any sense? You know how ATEEZ is up on that stage and just killing it with every single performance, every single stage. The energy is off the walls. The theme is off the walls. The costumes are off the walls. The mints are off the walls. There's so many things off of the walls with ATEEZ. And I'm just going to keep saying off of the walls, just so you know. But the problem with the In Your Fantasy tour is that these men are going to spark more delusion. I said it. I said it. That's exactly what these men are trying to do. Each and every single member has their killing point while on stage. There are no safe places. You think, oh, this member's not gonna bother me. Bam! This member fucking gut checks you. You like, where the fuck did this come from? I don't need to be wrecked. I don't need a new bias. I don't need to double bias or triple bias. How many of you out there are double biasing? Confess your sins down below in the comments. Now you're like, Chris, baby girl, are you double biasing? You know what? Between you and me, hell yeah, baby. Well, not officially. I do really enjoy Seonghwa and I enjoy Joong Yunho. Yunho came out of nowhere. I don't know if it's because he started showing his hands more and I started looking at them, but people really started to talk more about his hands. And then I started looking at them veins, them forearms, when he puts on bracelets and he got on rings. I'm like, okay. And the veins be popping. I think he does it on purpose. But the moment I saw him flex his fingers, I was done. It was over for me. I was gonna get dragged by this man, by my ankles, through the hallways, through the academy, wherever they have their shit going on at. Now, back to the tour, In Your Fantasy. What is this fantasy? Is it our fantasy? Is it ATEEZ's fantasy? We don't know what this tour is about. And that is the scariest thing about these guys, because the level of delusion that they are pumping into the atmosphere is catastrophic. Like, there's no way to ignore the fact that these men are very attractive and very talented. All of them have the visuals. All of them have the vocals, including the fucking rappers of the group. Like, there's no space to find refuge. And that is the most infuriating thing about being an ATEEZ, because at one point you may just give up and become OT8. And for you that are OT8, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You are getting wrecked 8 ways. Now, for us who just have our bias and our wrecker or maybe our alt within the group, the struggle is real as well. And I think that this tour is just going to inject more of that into the fandom. Now, imagine we have these guys on stage in silky outfits, tight pants, harnesses. These men are painting a picture for us of delusion. And this will spark more feelings within your heart and your meow meow space. The parasocial relationship will be parasocialing and you cannot stop it. You only can embrace it, just like you want to embrace Yunho or Mingi or someone from the group. The rollout of the new tour is just another way for these men to come in our throats. We have to be extremely careful when we are engaging with the content that we see on the fucking stage. When you look at the fan cams from these performances, you will get attacked. You will not be immune from these things. Now, if you are interested in getting attacked on the daily, you can always join my Discord or my Patreon, link down below. Also, if you haven't followed the channel, follow the channel, subscribe, it's for free. Also hit like and remember to share this video with your enemies. Now back to the In Your Fantasy tour. These men are going to be at 3 stadiums this year. They're also going to be at arenas. Now, a lot of ATEEZ are wondering, will the guys do a European leg of this tour? Obviously, they're going to do a European leg of this tour. Will they hit other countries that have been requesting for them to play at? I don't know. I really don't know. These guys are on a timeline, as we know. I'm not even going to mention what that timeline is because you fucking know, baby. But we need to be aware that these men are working so hard for us and for themselves as well. KQ believed in these 8 men, and we have to continually believe that these men know what they want to do with their career. So When a lot of 18, you're like, take a break. Oh, blah, blah, blah. These men have been working to get to the top of the mountain, and they are so, so close. So let's support everything that they want to do to get to where they need to go for themselves and for their career. It's really great that you want these guys to rest in all of these things, but let them get their bag. Let them get their purse. They are taking care of themselves and all of the things. I just wanted to say that. The In Your Fantasy Tour will be the most mature concept, in my opinion, that ATEEZ will be rolling out for us. These gentlemen will be seductive, salacious, and ready to wrap us up in the silkiest of delusion. And I'm just excited to see how it's going to play out. Now I ask you this, and drop your answer down below. How do you think this tour is going to be themed? I'm so interested in hearing what you are going to say about this. Again, if you want to hang out more with me, go to the link down below for the Patreon and the Discord. I go live every single Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I want to see you in the comments. All right, I'm gonna go. I need to like go relax and touch some grass. Bye.